It's like a. In fact, where's So he's got a backpack with like a little sensor thing on. And then he has another sensor which goes over his sort of eye. It's like a scope, or I don't know what the hell it's supposed to be. Anyway, it's gone. I found it on a Bits site, so I've ordered that. So hopefully, I doubt it's going to arrive before Friday. I think it's probably going to arrive next week. So this guy's going to get put on hold. Unfortunately, I was really hoping to get him finished on Friday, but it doesn't look like that bit's going to appear in time. So that sucks. However, got some scenery here. I got to fix these. I'm going to repaint the black coils, but we are going to potentially work on the blends here. I'd imagine they're my normal ones. Hey Meg, how you doing today? Thank you so much for the alert. I've got my coffee here. What are you up to today? That piece is stunning. Well, thank you. I do like this. I would like to. I've got another piece like this. Because when you buy them in the box set, it comes with 2 of them. So I do have the other one to paint. Hopefully I can remember what color I used. Unfortunately, I've got a few turquoise colors and I can't remember which one I used. So that's gonna be a thing I'm gonna have to remember. It's either a turquoise. I think it was this one. It wasn't Esmeralda. It wasn't Emerald. And I think I got this one a bit later. I think it was this one. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And then we've also got this bad boy dragon. Oh, hello. It's terrible. It's not good. We've also got this dragon to paint as well. I need to get the base finished. We got some glowing nonsense going on back here. I think I might airbrush on some. I might risk airbrushing on some lightning. But this guy, he's almost done. We've got some details on the base. If I can do some lightning, that would be great. I've got a vague idea how I'm going to do that. So if we can do the lightning, then I can put some finish basing, do the basing, and then I can get them all varnished up and stuff. But I know there are some little bits and pieces elsewhere that I have to fix, like his eye. So there's an eye there, and his other eye is up there. So we got to do those today. We have to do it. I reckon it's entirely possible if I put my mind to it. I just have to put my mind to it. Thank you. I doubt myself all the time about it, so we shall see. But thank you so much. What's up, Slam? How you doing? I hope you're well, dude. I hope you are well. We're going to try to do our best to finish off this bad boy. Now, I have... Ooh. I almost... so I think we're going to paint on the lightning with the 0.15 needle. I had to come into an office... Oh, God. Why? What's up, Beamy? How you doing today, dudes? Okay, for reals, Meg, you get the coffee. Get the Dutch Bros. I assume that's a coffee company. Or a cafe or something like that. Beamington butt. The highest quality there is. Coffee chain. Oh, okay. Okay. Enjoy. But make sure you get it, please. Because I need to be integrated into the group more. Oh my god. Really? Why? Because you work better as a team. I saw a thing on bloody Twitter today. Kelsey Priest. About, and I agreed with it. And everyone was just like going absolutely bonkers. I agreed with the majority of it, I think. It said, work is, it's not a sort of, it's not a sort of place to make friends. It's a place to do work. Talk about work. It's not a general chat zone. What's up, Mandy? How you doing today? Happy Wednesday. Work is for work. Exactly. And they were saying it's not for making friends. It's not for chatting about non-work stuff. And people were going absolutely mad on Twitter. It was hilarious. I don't mind a chat zone, but don't force me into... Yeah, exactly. They were saying this is not a place for friends. If you want to make friends, give them your phone number after chat when you're hanging out. After work when you're hanging out. If you want to hang out. Like, be nice to each other. Be nice to each other, but being nice doesn't mean we're friends. Do you know what I mean? Or polite. Being nice and polite. I think I do my best. I do my best to be nice and polite to everyone. And I think that's, rather than, I don't know, I feel like I'm just, oh God, I can't believe I said that. It's a whole different thing. Exactly, Beamington. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. How filthy is this airbrush? Probably very filthy. Is it going to be able to work? I don't know. Ugh. God. This is absolute filth. Yeah, no, I'll be nice and friendly to people at work and that, but doesn't mean we're instantly friends. It takes me years to get remotely comfortable with people. Oh, hello. And even then, it's not a guarantee. It's because we never polite to each other that I know we're friends. Exactly. Exactly. Once you get to that level, that's it. That's friends. But before then, if I'm being polite to you, I'm probably just tolerating you. We're not talking about Twitch chat, by the way. I'm just talking about real life, outside in the real world, I should say. Oh, look at that action. It's smooth. Trigger finger. Woo! Lovely. Right. So, I think the plan is we have this big bad boy dragon. We are going to... What am I going to do first? I want to do some lightning on the base. I don't really know how to do it. I'm going to do some ziggy-zag things. I'm going to do some ziggy-zag things. Nice and close with the airbrush. And then further with white, pure white. Make that noise while I'm doing it. And then further away, and probably with slightly more diluted paint, I'll do a fatter line over the top of it for that glow. And then I'll then I'll airbrush the entire thing a colour. And then I'll try and go back over the white thinner line a tiny bit. That sounds like it's an idea. I've always said you have an exquisite finger technique. Oh yeah. Well, it's just practice, you know? You got to put that finger practice in. So, am I going to risk everything and do this airbrushing now? Let's do the eyes. Shit. Okay, so are you aware of the joys of Finecast? They have like these little triangle things. So I thought I'd got rid of them. I've just seen one which is glaringly obvious. Where is it? I think that is a... Ugh. That there is a triangle I should have removed. I thought it was a bit of the horn. Shit. You love a good fingering practice? Well, you got to put the time and effort into these things to really get that technique down. That's not the kind of thing you learn overnight. Well, sometimes it is actually, but that's an entirely different story. Righty-ho. So, I also found a bunch of miniatures that I've yet to paint. I don't know what this is, where it's from. The Untamed Beasts, maybe? And I got this bloke as well that I need to paint at some point. I also found some of the rhinos that I've got to paint. I found all of the... I got the chassis, I can't find... I know I painted up one that, like here. There's like a panel here with a door in it, or a hatch, and some monitors. I painted it up and I can't find it. It's gone AWOL. Very frustrating. What colour are we going to do the eyes? Green. Green. Green, 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 green. I'm not sure about that orange tongue. It looks very strange. I found another one of those bloody triangles. God damn it. I could have sworn that I'd purged them all. There's one right there. I'm going to have to chop it off, otherwise it's going to annoy me for the rest of my life. Now, I know you're magic blue. I think we can resurrect you if we chop you off as well. Alright, let's just do it, otherwise we'll just suffer. Anyway, I hope you're all having a majestic Wednesday. I might be having a bit more of a haircut tomorrow. So we're moving on from the self-haircut, which is what I've been rocking all week. And it's been an utter disaster. Like, when I wake up in the morning, the hair's, like, all over the shop. So tomorrow, I'm going to go to the barbers. Got to double-check they're open. Because it's been 2.5 years since I've been there. 2.5, 2 1/3, something like that. Got to make sure they're open on Thursday. And I will get that bad boy. I will get that hair tamed. Taming the mane, it's such a thing. Well, you can always... Yeah, well... It will be good. It's nice to be able to have, you know... Show a bit of neck. Have a bit of... Have a breeze on the old neck, you know? Rather than all of the fabulous curls just flowing like some... I was going to say Lothario. All right. Crying out loud. Okay, we have to chop this little bad boy off. Okay, you're going to be a tooth color anyway. You're fine. Good enough for Disney. Oh, hold on. I saw another one. I did decide to put us into the arts category today. At least for a little bit. I don't know why, but I need to probably start working on channel growth and all that jazz. Okay. This spiky bit. That one right there. We need to fix. I've seen another one. Oh my god. I am absolutely terrible. Okay. Alright. I'm paranoid that I'm going to break this. Sorry. So how was the office, Slam? Was it everything you could have hoped it could have been? Also, so I had that bit that I've lost for Tor Garridon. I did manage to find on a bit store. Problem was the bit was like £1. Postage was double that, and I refused to pay more for postage than the item that I purchased. So I had to add more stuff. Well, I ordered the Warpsmith from Eldritch Omens, which is the one I really wanted from that kit anyway. So, and for 20 quid. Casanova, a regular Casanova, yes. Are you still there? Oh, bloody hell. Integrating well then, Slam. How much integration's going on? Classic extra cheeky purchase, yeah. Well, it was 20 quid, and I figure they're going to sell that miniature for more than 20 quid on its own. And I was definitely going to buy it, because if I ever want to use my Iron Warriors in a 40k army, they'd obviously need some geezer leading them. They can suck your integration, and they'll love it. Right, where was the other one? Oh, shoot. Did I just snap something off? No. Ah, here it is. There is a little bit right there. That is not a chaos spiky bit. That's just an irritating finecast bloody spiky bit. Deep breath. So there are 3 I just found. Oh my god. Which does concern me a little bit. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. Maybe you just about can. I know my beautiful face is in the way. Okay. Sorry, beautiful. Ruggedly handsome. And various other sort of words like that. I reckon once we've hosed it down with some paint, no one will be able to tell. Except you lovely folks who've been caught it live and on air here at twitch.tv/GloriousBadger. I need to dig out the blues that I used. Magic blue, I know we definitely used, and electric blue. I'm just going to smack on some colours and kind of blend them, smush them in there. I've been wanting to use this colour for a while. Andrea blue. Look how beautiful it is. It's gorgeous. I got a lot of blue colours. Also, strangely, not enough at the same time. So we got these 2 bad boys. We're going to smack these down. Magic blue. Electric blue. So I'm just pondering. I'm pondering. Now I know I did say that I will be painting some red boyos up this month. I'm just deciding which ones. I've got 10 intercessors and 10 of these ones. I don't know what they're called. They're the sneaky Phobos ones, right? Whatever these ones. I've got 10 of these ones for the Blood Angels. I'm not entirely sure about what scheme we're going with, though. Incursors, Infiltrators. Yeah, those ones. But Filtrators? Sorry, that's got me. Oh, dear. You see, they tried to... I don't actually know if it was a thing or not. I don't know if it was like an April Fool's thing or something they were really trying to do, and I didn't really pay attention to it. But there was underwear with sort of a charcoal lining for people who had extreme flatulence. Well, I think it's charcoal in just a certain area, really. What's up, Butters? How you doing today, dude? How's your Wednesday looking? Gonna make sure it's extreme. Well, let it out by all means. I mean, did you read that story? I saw a story yesterday. Some woman had been dating this guy for a couple of years, and she refused to fart in front of him. So she kept them in, apparently, and it required, I think, removing her appendix. And it was some kind of removal. That's who the girl who held them in, yeah. So she ended up in hospital having to have a... Because it can lead to an infection or something. I don't know. It was a complete disaster, though. I'm good, thank you. I've decided today... Okay, there's a little bit that this guy's missing that goes on his, like, in front of his face. Like a scope. It's like it's exactly like Luke Skywalker's targeting scope in the X-Wing that he refuses to use and instead trusts in this mystical thing called the Force. I don't know if you're aware of it. But he's got one as well. And I've lost it. So I had to order it from a bit source. So this guy I'm not going to be finishing tomorrow, Friday. I was hoping to, but it's probably next Friday now. So we're going to finish off this dragon instead. I'm just getting some blues out to fix some things and some teeth. And then I thought we'd potentially get the blending on this bit of scenery done. Particularly this fluorescent banding right here needs some work. Use the Force. I do. All the times. It's wild implies they spent all their time together. It does, I know. It's like he never left for work or anything, or she never left for work, and it's like, my God, I got some minutes just to let the pressure out. Exactly. Well, she was worried about, like, I don't know, burnt. What do they call it? Burnt ground? No. When they burn they destroy everything. What's up, Stabby? How you doing today? Scorched Earth. That was it. Scorched Earth. Yes, Scorched Earth policy when she... It did make me cackle. Probably a bit too much. Now I just need to find the right brush. What is everyone up to? Let's get that question out of the way. Nice and early. Ooh! Ooh. We got this paint in the palette already. Oh my God. We are doing well. Well, we were doing well until I realised there's a spillage. The nipple was overflowing. Okay. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okie dokie. However, I got some tidying done today, which is always a good thing. Apparently. Some sweet, sweet, delicious tidying was happening. Tonight, I kind of tempted to play some Team Fortress 2. I played a tiny bit last night. I played on a casual map, so with filthy casuals. Turns out it wasn't just filthy casuals. It turns out they were bots. Bots and people cheating, as far as I could tell. So from now on, it's back to community servers, I think. When I play Team Fortress 2, and then 7 Days to Die as well. I've got to play that again. Where's this one? I found another one of those blood. Oh. Okay, so that's 3 I've got to in the same area. Absolute disaster. It's fine. We will get there. Yeah, I can't leave that one there. It's just too obvious now. I've seen it. Did I get stomped? I didn't. First game I won, or our team won. I carried it with my broad shoulders. It was hard going, but someone had to step up to the plate. Everyone else seemed to be AFK or running around making stupid noises. It was very tedious. Next game we did get stomped. And then a bunch of the bots got banned. It was a strange one, though. There was someone... He kept leaving the server. Killing someone and then leave... sorry. They were joining the server, killing someone. I assume by cheating, I don't know. And then leaving straight away as soon as they killed someone. It was a very strange situation. But they kept joining it over and over again. So yeah, I got partially stomped. So, you know, can't be coping with that. Let's go back to where I can actually win a game. Oh my god. I've seen more of them. Oh my god, this place is absolutely... I hate finecast. It's the work of the bloody devil. I'm gonna have to put a rubber glove on because I'm concerned about the paint getting rubbed off. This is Galrauch. So this was an oldhammer one. They did made to order for it a couple of years ago now, and I started building it and never got around to finishing it. That's the wrong way of saying it. I started painting it and never finished it. Added it to the list of many unfinished miniatures. So I thought I've got to get this finished. And unfortunately, it's made of finecast. I would have preferred the metal because it's left all these little irritating bits. Oh my god! There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Jesus. There's a whole bevy of them I missed. And we all like a good bevy. Or at least I used to. I've kind of gone off bevies. Once we got some paint on these little bits, it'll be fine. Ain't no thing but the proverbial chicken wing. Okay, so we got a couple of little jaggy things right there, which I thought they were genuine spiky bits for the Chaos Dragon. No. And there's another one there, and another one there. Oh my god. Thankfully, they're easy to remove, but apparently they were just quite hard to notice. I think we can merge them into the actual dragon and not worry about fixing the paint too much. I've obviously cut some of the paint off there like a legend. I got clipped. Great. Oldhammer. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so it's Galrauch the Chaos Dragon. Now I can't quite remember the actual story of him, but he was one of the he was a dragon at one of the Eldar. High elf princes flew around on. Probably Prince Jeff. And there was a big a chaos attack. And it was a gold Gold Dragon, I think. Back in the good old days. Welcome back, Meg. Did you get your coffee? And all you chug is paint water like a true hobbyist. Butt hammer. Ah, yes. We know it well. So what happened was... What happened? So the gold dragon that this Prince Dubry Firkins was flying around on, took on a Chaos Greater Demon of Tzeentch. And the dragon won easily. Almost too easily. The dragon ended up eating the Chaos Dragon. The Chaos Greater Demon of Tzeentch. God, we'll get there in the end with this story. And the army was like, hell yeah, we won, essentially. And then the dragon started to go through some sort of weird thing, and it's sort of split. So it used to have one head, and it's split down its center, which is why it looks as though it's torn apart. And the head, well, I can't really show you. It kind of looked like that. You know, if you got both sides of the head smushed together, which is why it looks a bit weird. So the Chaos Greater Demon of Tzeentch took over the body pretty much. But occasionally, when you play with this, when you played with it, there was a rule where at the beginning of the turn you had to do a dice roll, and on a certain roll, your enemy got to control the dragon for the turn, which I thought was hilarious. I take it there's been no further chat about bringing Oldwell. I haven't heard anything about it, Butters. I've been too morose about the Horus Heresy missing out on that day. It's been a sad time. I'm sure they're still working on Old World and it's not like on the back burner or anything. What I'm hoping is that Old World is going to be kind of like Horus Heresy. And hopefully they'll be able to go to an open day as well to it. Orange Groove Cold Brew, orange and black sugar. Oh, bloody hell. And a double torture... Wait, what? A double torture raspberry? Extra double shot vanilla mocha. Wait, is raspberry in there as well? I love raspberry. Raspberry I used to hate it. I think at school I had a bowl of raspberries one time, and there was a massive dead fly in it. That's an awful noise. What's up, Moo? Moo, thank you so much for your sweet, sweet biddies. How you doing today, dudes? Happy bloody Wednesday. Moo's entrance music. Exactly. It's an absolute banger. So you add raspberry syrup stuff. HA coming will tide me over till they announce what. Yeah, exactly. That I'm really hoping that the Horus Heresy re-release 2.0, whatever, is a success, and it gives them a bit of faith in doing a good job with Old World. Because like for Age of Sigmar, I just really don't have much interest in them. I'm quite happy painting up an occasional Stormcast. Is that awful racket? Anyway, sorry if you can hear that. And the other thing is, what was the other thing? Stormcast, I'll paint those up occasionally, but 3 people, Skaven and the Nurgle side of things. That's about it, really, for Age of Sigmar. And the Skaven and actually, basically, they're all from the Old World. Is raspberry syrup added? You're gonna have to find it, Meg. It's been like, yo. Can you tell me where to get this syrup from? Because it's bloody delicious. All right. Horus Heresy 2.0, Horus wins. I'd be surprised. Okay, I've got to chop this thing off now. Or the Emperor. The Emperor wins and doesn't end up on the Golden Throne. How about that? Sorry, if you can't see, I'm sure you can't see me very well what I'm doing, if at all. I'm just chopping off little bits that I've only just noticed after about 2 years. Okay, I think that blade got entirely too close to my eyes, to my eye. Don't do as I do, folks. Do as I say. That is my command. Frosty, don't chop off the dragon, but I have to. But we are going to fix it up. He is going to be finished by today. That is what's happening. Because I need some stuff to take pictures of to get onto Instagram, which I've completely neglected this month. Or last month, I should say. Okay. You good? You going to behave yourself? Yeah? Yes. Alright. Okay. Right, we can fix it now. Okay. Xena, how you doing? What's cracking? Happy bloody Wednesday. How's it going? Gotta run, talk too much in Discord. Oh, Frosty, well that's the problem. Too much Discord, it's bad for you. Have a good rest of your day, dude. Thank you for hanging out. Right, let's fix this bit which we derped up. Oh, hello. I'm alright, thank you, Xena. I'm alright. We are just finally going to paint this cheeky bugger up. And potentially a bit of scenery as well. What have you been up to? Okay, so I'm just trying to remember the colours I would have used. It would have been a dark green, then Warpstone Glow, and then Moot Green probably, because... we can get this all fixed up and merged back in. I got to worry about the eye colour. Eye colour... I don't want to do orange. Don't want to do red. Don't know. I don't know. I will figure it out though. Being naughty? Oh bloody hell. Why are you being naughty? What are you doing? Oh dear. So we do have some airbrushing. Did I get the airbrush in? Yeah. So yeah, we're definitely getting this one finished today. He says. Definitely got some weird shapes in here. Moo! Tiny specks of magenta. Temptation for magenta's always there, Moo. You know that. I'm just trying to find reasons. We've got a lot of magenta already here, though. I don't know, man. Are you just messing with me? Oh, okay. Just messing. We have got a new bot. Well, not a new bot. We have replaced the old bot with a... Well, the old one used to be hosted elsewhere. Like, on the internet. So the new one is just hosted locally. So all the points and stuff has been refreshed. In fact, they get nuked every month for the giveaways. So we start afresh every month with new points. That is what we do these days. Seems like the best way, because then, you know, sort of rewards active viewers and stuff like that. Do need to get the last month's giveaway organized and sent off. Righty-ho, so... This is the moot green we're smacking on at the moment. I think we are going to give it a tickle of the delicious bilious green. I have found another place which does it, potentially, so... Means we could start whipping it out on more occasions and not be quite so hesitant with using it. Don't. Okay. Don't. Okay. Oh, you cheeky little bugger. Okay. I found another bit I need to fix. Right about... There's a little bit in there. Right there. Gonna give that a tickle. Alright. Goody gumdrops. Okay. Oh, there's another one here. Oh, I think that's a legitimate spike there. We're okay there, but this is a green tendril thing. All right. We've been busy with life, not been on Twitch so much lately. Too many things. Nazina, I completely understand that. It's I do completely understand that. It's I don't go on as quite. I'm not on Twitch quite as much as I used to be. Just trying to rebuild the channel again, I guess, after the other year. Slowly. I hope everything's okay though with you and the family. I just thought black with the eyes since everything is so colourful to make them noticeable. Oh, okay, I see what you mean, me. Well, I've currently... Oh, like, it's completely out of... Okay, there is his eye. I think a dark colour might be a good call, though. I see what you mean with the rest of it being so colourful. Or you can do what I do and drill them. Oh, God, no. No. I can't. No, I can't do that. That's madness, that is. I don't think I can cope with that. I mean, that would make life easier. That would make life easier. Oh, hold on. Right. Zoom out a smidgen. Oh, we were doing this bit right here. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. All right, you little rat bag. Where was the other bit I was trying to do? Bug it off. Honoured first, you saucy beast. Thank you so much for the lurk, Rene. Hope you're well. I would like a nap, though. I did heavily consider a nap today. Nap would be amazing. That'd be lovely. We're not going to have a nap. I got to finish getting my hair cut tomorrow. Doing good. Just got sun panels. Oh, okay, that's a good call. Yeah. Thought just had a birthday yesterday, 9 years old. Bloody hell. My God. That has gone quickly. Was there cake? Galrauch, honoured first, thank you so much. We are hopefully attempting to finish him today. I'm going to attempt to do for the base some lightning coming out. Making that noise, no doubt. I got to try and remember what colours I used. Lightning there and some lightning out of... But I'm just putting that off just for the moment because I don't entirely know how I'm going to do it. That's the plan. We're going to get him finished today because he needs to be finished. He needs to be photoed and then put away and or sold. Billiard screen time. No, not billiard screen. That was a blatant lie. I apologize. Moot green time. One of the terrible colours. I mean, it's okay. It's not nearly as powerful as the one true green. Sweet, sweet billiard screen. God. Oh, hello, Betty. That brush almost went AWOL. Almost went AWOL there, friends. It almost ended up in a complete and utter disaster. Did I do the tweet saying I'm going live? I think I did. I wonder if there's a way. Maybe there is a way. Because I'm currently listening to Sweet Sweet YouTube. But you guys can't hear it because copyright. I do wonder if there's a way that the bot can spit out what YouTube track has been played for me so that you could listen, potentially, if you really wanted. To what nonsense I was listening to. But it's basically disco. Soft chocolate cake. Oh. Is there any left? Is there any left? I suppose that's the real question, Xena. Sort of air my hand for a little bit. So we're going to finish this guy today. I've got to do the lightning with the airbrush. Just add a display capture and crop down to the name of the video. Oh. See. Unfortunately, I'm listening I'm listening to YouTube on the other channel, on the other computer. Display capture. Oh, I could do that. I'd have to run OBS on that channel, on that one as well, and send it over here. That is possible. That is possible. I might have to look into that, Slam. Never in this house. Well, that's the way. That's what I like to hear, Xena. So then, even if the video changes, the area will. Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Extra. Steady. Steady. There used to be a module on this bot which did something with YouTube. I'm going to have to locate it and see if that will do it. Otherwise, I'll have to check out the slam method. So then, even if I did that in the past for the last painting stream. Well, we're waiting for it to rise like a phoenix, Slam, so that we can, it'll be a majestic thing. I see Connie there as well. I'm not ignoring Connie. I just have yet to read down his name. We shooting some trouble. It's basically a story of our life, Connie. How you doing today, dude? The slam method needs lots of lots of lube, and lots of force. Consensual, obviously. Only if you're doing it right. Have you tried soundtrack? I haven't tried it. I know I know Nikki uses it. I've been tempted. Thing is, I don't want to listen to it. Like, I'm quite happy. Well, I suppose I'm not listening to it. I could do that. I could. Question is, do people want it? Is that... Like, I know a lot of people like listening to their own stuff. You know? And they just like me as, I don't know, whatever it is they like me for. I might look into sound. I need to look into soundtrack as well. I just don't want to listen to it because I want to listen to disco all the time, basically. I want to listen to disco and synthwave all the time, and then a tiny bit of Interstellar, and then also some classic Con Furioso. Would like to listen to it. Well, I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to look into it. It has been on my mind for a while, and I don't entirely know. Like, I got to look at viewer numbers and stuff like that. If that's a reason why people aren't watching, then that's something I got to fix. You remixed it? Remix. Oh yeah. Did you do that sort of voiceover, Connie, for it? It's Con Furioso in the mix, live. 94 to 95 FM. Con Furioso FM. Not that kind of remix. I know the boring one involving EQ. Oh, okay. No, re-upload it. I do like that tune. It's awesome. No complaints. Well, Xena, I will look into it. I think next week I will give it a go for a month or so and see if there's and maybe run a poll for during it or something. Because I got to figure something out. Because I need to work on viewership and all that jazz. Avian, you saucy beast, how you doing, dude? You can hear me. Hell yes. Connie, I ordered the bit which was lost. I had to go to a bit store. And I accidentally also ordered the Chaos Warpsmith from Eldritch Omens. Purple cloaks! Yes! Oh! Purple cloaks. Okay. So I don't have I don't have those particular ones, but purple... So green plates and purple robes, or vice versa. The eternal question in life. No, I can have a quick look. I don't have my sweet miniature down here in front of me. Hold on. Let me just... Oh, bloody hell. Let me... Almost spilled my orange water. Let me do... Is there an Instagram command? Shit. Oh, Christ on a bicycle. I understand where you come from with the soundtrack. I mean, personally, I am not a fan of it because I like to listen to the person, and because I'm usually listening to something else or watching something else at the same time. More music on top of that is not for me. That's why I personally don't run music. But if that's a reason why, you know, if that's something I need to change that people want, then I will do it. There is almost nothing that I won't do for those sweet numbers. Well, there's actually a lot I wouldn't do. Avian. Are your warhounds. Your sweet warhounds. So, this is purple, or magenta, and purple, and green. What colour's your warhounds? I would like to do these at some point reverse scheme and see what they look like. I'd be tempted to do purple robes with green armor. Sea green. Dark sea blue. I know you said sea green. I'm fully aware of what you said. I'm not sure music fits with what you do, Badge. I used to enjoy listening to it via your Discord, but mainly for when you were playing the Stellaris soundtrack. The Stellaris soundtrack. It's so good. Such a good soundtrack. Unfortunately, the bot... They stopped doing that on the bot, I think. You're here for the sweet hair and the painting. Well, Xena, I'm having a bit of a haircut tomorrow. Just a bit of a hair trim. Just a little bit. A little bit more. Problem is, everyone likes different stuff when it comes to streams, and it's trying to get that sweet juggling act. Purple robes with green plates. Avian, give it a go. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? You either strip them or buy more. Both of which I now own, so I don't need to listen to Discord anymore. My work here is done. Getting everyone to listen to Stellaris is just a good thing. Haircut stream. I almost considered doing that. If we hit a certain amount of subscribers, but unfortunately I needed to get the haircut done before my niece's birthday, which is, well, her birthday party's this Saturday, so I am an influencer. Although apparently not enough of an influencer to get free tickets to Horus Heresy Open Day. Still not remotely feeling cantankerous about that. Bitter. No, I'm not bitter about it, actually. It's saving me money, if anything, which I'm going to just spend elsewhere. And by elsewhere, I mean forgeworld.co.uk. Rather than actually at the store. Ah, yes. I would go green armor plates and purple robes. I would stick with like the greenish that color armor and purple robes. The Stellaris music is fire. A couple of tracks remind me of Doctor Who, though. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? A bit salty. I'm not salty about not getting free tickets. That's all. I mean, I wasn't not remotely expecting that. Like I'm fully aware of where I sit in the influencer scheme of things. Like using that word is ridiculous with me anyway. But about how quickly the tickets got sold out, yeah, I'm a bit salty about that. Tiny bit. It's dissipated. It's dissipated. Have you heard the music in Surviving Mars game? I need to... Do I own that game? I could have... I have heard it, yeah. Where is it? Come on. Library. Okay, I just sworn I had it. I don't think I do have Surviving Mars. I could have sworn I got it on Epic or something for free recently. Also, check out my Instagram. I haven't updated it in a month because I've been too busy. I thought a bit of contrast with the Titan was in order. I would, yeah. I mean, you can always. How many have you got to paint? I would potentially just do a test one first, so. Holds up, Doctor Who is poo-poo sign from desk. Well, no Tom Baker, Doctor Who. You love Doctor Who, no problems here. Just entertaining playing and then hearing some sound that sounds like a chase scene or something. Oh, from the Matt Smith era. Oh, okay. 20. We all know how to get Slam out of luck. I used to like it when I was a kid, and watching it. I just didn't really get back into the latest. Like, I know when I was working at Lion King, 2000 and whatever it was, 5, 4, 3. Whenever they started Doctor Who shortly after that, they a friend of mine was family friends with Christopher Eccleston, who I believe was one of the Doctors, and one of the front of house girls was like, "Yo, can you get him to sign this, please?" And she absolutely I almost said something very saucy. She loved it a lot, though. You cosplay a slightly femme version of Baker's Doctor Who? That was the one I used to watch, Meg. And as a result, that's basically the only one I like. Yeah. So whenever that was, I was already working at Lion King when that happened. And my friend I was working with, a proper friend, not like a work friend, was sort of family friends with them. See, Decker, what's cracking? I did. Yes, sorry, I didn't comment. When I saw that comment, I'd just woken up, and my brain hadn't activated properly. I have seen those ones. I'm definitely. I've already got one for my third company. Fifth company, my bad. I don't know if I might get one. Who knows? She got a bit. No, my brain was going to say something I would have said like normally if I wasn't quite in public. But she was very happy with it. She was all about. Is that a hair? Anywho. Which bits were we doing? Doing some blue bits. Right, let's do some of these. Get some of this electric blue worked in. C Decker, how you doing today? What is your plan for yourself? I've got to get this pesky bugger finished today. That is the goal. And then potentially play some. I'm going to watch a film of some sort tonight. Then I'm going to play some 7 Days to Derp. Or Team Fortress 2. It's a bit of a. I don't know. It's a something. Did you say electric lube? Yes, it's for those saucy times. It's a special. It helps conduct that electricity. That little bit better. Just to direct to the right spots. I did say electric blue, though. I did say electric blue. It's nice to know where your brain's at this early. Or I just need to work on my enunciation. Enunciation? Pronunciation. Either or. Whatever works. Well, I do understand that. I hope your blood sugar gets back to normal. Sooner rather than later, so you're back to your normal fabulous self. I'm going to do the teeth. Oh, bloody hell. God, this is an absolute banger. Electric lube, not that. That is a sex tape. Well, if it isn't, could very well be. I'm looking forward to using this colour, by the way. Pastel green. I don't have too many sort of pastel-y colours. I have this Fulgrim pink, which I would call a pastel colour. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. I need to get a saucy colour out. Who here plays Stream Raiders? There's a question. There's a question. Who here does Stream Raiders? How popular is it? Used to. It's fun, but a bit distracting. Oh, really? Really, Beamy? I did not expect that from you. Don't know why. I don't know why. I just... Okay. Oh, shoot. I just dropped something. I do and Mr. Xena does, and I'm a captain. So you think you like it. Okay. You used to? Huh. Okay, apparently it's more popular than I realised. I got zero interest in it. I don't really watch streams that do it. It disrupts everything for me. Like when streamers do it. Yeah, it breaks stuff up. I just don't really, not really fond of it. So I kind of don't watch people who do it. I may want to get here so I can play Demon Hunters, then go watch Top Gun. The original? No, I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use it, Xena. I was just wondering how many other people do it. Because I know a lot of other streamers do it. And I was like, I'm probably missing a trick here, but it's not for me. It's evolved into something pretty complex now. It used to be straight. Oh, really? Ah. Beamy, I saw your, was it Instagram? What level's your character now? Events happen twice an hour. Oh, the new one. See, Decker, I am incredibly jealous. I'm incredibly jealous. I don't want any spoilers, but I would love you to tell me how good it is. Alright, Slam. Oh, that sweet, sweet commute. Oh, good times. It's getting smushed into public transport with all those other people. Good luck, dude. kids love it. That was a joke. I didn't see the joke. I didn't see the date, Beamy. I think I saw it early in the morning, and I was like, God damn, he has been playing a lot. Jennifer Connelly is it? Well, hello there. Really? Yeah, my brain does not function well in the morning. It's like I wake up, I scroll through Instagram, and my brain is just mush. Like, stuff just does not register. Well, I mean, I'm sold. That's all you had to say, C. Decker. That's all you had to say. I'm only level 750 and 650 and 250 on 3 characters. So your other 3 are slacking. Come on. What's taking you so long? I would have thought you had 3 different computers to run all the characters at the same time. Within a little squad amongst yourself. Using... the hell's that software I used to use? There was a program that you could run to run multiple instances of, for this example, EVE Online. And whatever you did on one screen, it was replicated across all other instances. So that's why I did mining. I have seen Dune, yeah. Both versions. What was it? It was EVE Online instance mouse points. I don't even know what it's called. Evo is, oh my god. IS Boxer. That was it. Well, I was a miner for a while. I had 15 mining accounts. I had a booster account for all of them to get maximum boosting bonuses. Now, hold on. I had 15 accounts. I had 10 miners, a boosting account, a hauling account, an account for defending. That was 13, and then I had 2 other spares doing an extra little bit of mining. So yeah, there's this program called IS Boxer, which I think you can still use with EVE, but its stuff got dramatically, usage got dramatically crushed down. Ever since watching Labyrinth, yeah, I would say her and Sandra Bullock. Speed era. Not her on speed. And Demolition Man. Absolutely beautiful movie. June? Oh, June. Yeah, okay. I was going to say Labyrinth. Yeah, it's very beautiful. I have been tempted to play it again, Beamy. But I'm staying strong for the moment. It was a teenage favourite book. Maybe in the later on it'll reappear in the cinema. The bots help with the spreadsheets. Please. Got to do the spreadsheets all on your own, Sim. So I was, hey, they did the thing from the book. Let me see the hype. No, Beamy. I wouldn't put... I genuinely wouldn't even know what to do nowadays. Genuinely. Like, if I was going to do a YouTube video on it, it would be EVE Online Noob plays EVE Online. Or Noob plays EVE Online for the first time. It would be that level of noobishness. going to quickly check the blue list right I've got in front of me. I always said that I was going... if you were going for a woman, it'd be Angelina Jolie. I think probably at one time I probably would have said the same thing. I completely went off her, though. In Eve, the only ships I love are the sister ships. Well, the Astro and Stratios and the Nestor. Right? I do like those ones. I do like wormhole diving in the Stratios and the Astro. The Nestor, I almost considered moving into a wormhole with... and just running sites with a bunch of nesters at the time. But I didn't. Because I also had the idea at the time of running 4 Black Ops ships. What were the Galente ones called? The Sins. I was very interested in it. So I got a bunch of characters trained up into that ship. I think this blue is... Okay, so this is Deep Sky Blue. Yeah, the 2 smaller ones, like, yeah. They reminded me of the... They kind of reminded me of the... Obi-Wan's spaceship in Attack of the Clones. Is that one? Maybe? I thought the Astro was great. The Stratios was fantastic. That cruiser. Good people. We liked it. Okay, let's get these highlights on. Oh, hello. What you getting there for? What's it like the normal white and then you can go dark? Oh, really? I just like the dark white, the dark white skin, the white skin one. I can't... Is it dark grey and orange? Or am I just hallucinating? Just misremembering. EVE Online went all into the skins. They were all about skins. I probably still are, in fact. They did have some very snazzy ones, but I just they have to be very snazzy for me even consider like dropping cold hard cash on them. I don't think it's definitely happened a few times, just not too often. All right. Let's flip you over here, matey. I think we need some more of this colour, in fact. Let me do a bit of a jostle. This is... Oh, it's a Discord clip. Someone clip me, god damn it. Shit. Okay, in that case, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, I'd completely forgotten about that, truth be told. That was a nice one. That dark grey and the orange highlight. I wonder if I have that one. I would have to log into all of my accounts. Thing is, I stopped playing that. I just finished getting everything ready to... I'd spent quite a while. Quite a fair amount of time, one would say. Speccing into a Titan. I didn't buy the Titan book. I had the 5 billion or million or whatever, however much ISK it was to buy the bloody book. Oh, hello, paint. So I got a character. I just need to put the book into my head and learn it. But I had all the guns maxed out and all of the Titan stuff maxed out, except the Titan book, and then I quit. Stealth bombers. So when I was in it, there used to be a regular sort of weekly run. It's chucking it down with rain outside. There used to be a run that a group called Bombers Bar did. I never got around to joining them, but I always loved their videos and stuff that they did. Battle cruisers. When did you play? I loved exploring. Exploring was for me, it was exploring, trading, and sort of heavy industry. So I used to build carriers, super carriers, dreadnoughts, freighters, jump freighters, all the big stuff. That was my main jam. And some exploring and stuff when I was kind of, I don't know, feeling fruity. I remember I wrote a list of... something I used to like doing was just running around and going into systems and checking for control towers, which they weren't fueled, so they didn't have a shield on them. And then attacking those and trying to crack open all the research stations and things like that to get all their sweet goodies. 5 or 6 years ago, yeah, it was 4 or 5 years ago for me, I think. So I dropped it, I think 2017, maybe just into 2018. Were you in nullsec or whereabouts were you flying mostly? Absolutely chucking it down here. I've dropped it when I went back to WoW. I just got to Null. Yeah, I never got into WoW. So, I mean, Eve was my kind of... That was my version of WoW. WoW didn't really do anything for me. I think it was the graphics. Not the grass... No. Graphics was an issue. I think it was the art style. Really. Along with probably a few other things here and there. But I was just like, it's not for me. Like that Blizzard art style in general. I've got Diablo thing. Not the mobile version. Trying to highlight these bits and pieces as and where we see them. Probably not the best way of doing it, but that is how we are doing it. Kind of like early 40k. I don't know. I think the orcs in WoW orcs, I really didn't like. Which is a strange thing. There's something about the orcs in WoW that I just... I don't know. Just don't dig them. Which is a strange thing because I like the 40k and generally the Warcraft Warhammer orcs. I was just looking at WoW orcs and I was thinking, they're pretty bloody similar. Well, there's something off about them that I don't like. The Fire Cell skin. Oh, that was it. So I got that skin. Because I remember, because one of my court mates had it. Stratios. Yes, that was the one. 350 million ISK in Amar. Almost 200 million in Jitter. There's some high sell prices. I used to love trading. I had all of the sweet Google spreadsheets for it. And not just Google spreadsheets. I had the Excel ones as well for all the building. Google. I wonder if I even own them still. Google Sheets. Thanks, Botspot. I got monthly budget. Oh, those are actually... Okay, hold on. Alliance leadership template. Citadels. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Oh my god. Is this... Let's have a look at this one. Is it update? This is a spreadsheet for all of the citadels that one of the corporations that I was in was running. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4. Fortizar. So these are the KD. These are all the systems that we were getting living in. We had all the rigs. What rigs they had on there? Weapons. I wonder what other ones we had. Giveaways, PI test, SP, Deuce Vault Market. Well, that was, yeah, last updated 2017. Oh, hello, Betty. PI profit calculator. Oh, God, this is when I was making... So I was running a bunch of different planets with all of the PI on it. There's a setup planner here, so... Oh, God, this is taking me back. All of the good stuff. And then was this the API calls? Yeah, this has got the price, the item ID, got the prices for everything. Oh, what a time to be alive that was. I wonder if my corporations are still running. Probably not. Sorry, C-Deck. Yeah, no, it's a major issue. This is why I can't go back to it, because it will just my time will go to just disappear. Sweet, sweet spreadsheets. Oh dear, oh dear. Curses. Like every so often I do get tempted and I get pretty close to downloading the client again. Okay. What's up, Coin, you saucy beast? How you doing, dude? I am good, thanks. I'm good, thank you. I was just mulling over EVE Online. C-Deck we were just discussing some skins for some of the spacecraft that was in that game. I don't know if you've ever played EVE Online. Had the unmitigated joy of playing that game. I mean, I would suggest you stream it, but yeah, I'm all right, thanks. I'm yeah, we're just finishing off this dragon, which we started like 2 years ago. I picked it up recently, and I was waiting. The base was, I was like, I don't know what to do with the base. We're going to do some airbrush some lightning on though, so we're going to do that. We're going to get this finished today. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a chaos dragon. It used to be a nice gold dragon, and then it ate a chaos monster, and went bad, and grew sort of its head split in twain like that way. So it's almost got 2 heads. Yeah, it's good. Oh dear. How did you enjoy Elden Ring? By the way, I know you were streaming it last week. It's not a game for me. I have enjoyed watching people play it though. Oh god, I've got something in my eye. There we go. And we are going to do some airbrushing today. I must make sure I get that done. It was okay as a Souls game, yeah. The hype around it is nuts. It is. I don't really have much interest in Souls games. I know there's obviously a large audience for it. Don't quite get it, but that's fine. It's just not for me. a shame. All games should be for me. Everyone should make games just for me. That'd be great. Thanks. Java, hello. Lurking and working. Completely understand that. Lurking is basically what I do. At the moment, what I need to do is generate... I need to get voice to text. That's what I need to get into the computer. Because then I can paint and then just chat into chat without having to put the paintbrush down, sort of wash the brush off, clean the brush, dry it, put it down, then type. Make my comment to something which happened about 10 minutes ago. And then the poor streamer's like, why are you saying that? I did that ages ago. You're late. Voice to text would be a sweet thing. I do want to implement. I've got to keep my eye on that. I must keep my eye on that Kickstarter I linked a few minutes ago, by the way. There is 2 hours, 1 hour, 14 minutes left. Question is, do I get in on it? Do I get the merchant tier? Temptations is an all-time high, but I'm not selling any 3D printed stuff at the moment. My 3D printers are in fact turned off and stored away until we move house. It is a conundrum. It is quite the conundrum. I don't know. I just do not know. Oh my god. That is crazy. That is crazy. Alright, I was just checking something while on the other screen. Right. We are gonna smack in some more magenta soon. We're gonna level up the painting. Sweet, sweet more magenta. I'm kind of putting off doing this lightning because I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do it. I think my initial thoughts on it is probably going to work. I think my initial thoughts on the lightning was like doing the close-ups, sort of ziggy-zag bits. And then moving away with a more diluted white. Sort of blend that white outwards and then go over that with a transparent colour. Transparent. I think that might be the way we're going to do it. But yeah, this evening I'm going to watch a film of some variety. Then I'm going to play some, I don't know, 7 Days to Die, potentially. I've been meaning to do that for about a week now, and I just have not managed to log in. I've been so sidetracked, it's ridiculous. No doubt it'll be Commando. Whatever I'll be watching, it will be in Commando. In Commando? It'll be Commando. Objectively, the greatest film ever made. It is a bloody amazing film. It is an amazing film, and how can one not just watch it with glee? It's been a few months since I've watched it, so I might have to watch it again. I don't know, we'll have to get back to the sub only, like the films again in Discord at some point. Once my brain wakes up. Oh, hold on, I just saw something. What is this? The Dark Cardinal of the Word Bearers returns in the latest Dawn of Fire book, Throne of Light. The next book in the epic Dawn of Fire series hits shelves later this month. This grand narrative follows the Indomitus Crusade on its vital journey across the embattled stars, so let's catch up on the big beats so far and get a tease at what's coming in the next chapter. Sweet, sweet Imperial Fists. Black Templars. I was going to say Sister of Silence, but they're looking very chaosy. And they got fantastic hair. Oh! Hello. Bobby G. What's up? The Gate of Bones. Is that Mordian Iron Guard? Hell yes. Oh, the Wolf Time. I can't believe they're allowed to be in 40k with all that Viking stuff going on. Terrible. What a time to be alive. Ah, dear. All right, let's get some more blue on. Then we're going to... I don't know, I'm looking at them. I'm looking at this bad boy. And I'm looking at this bad boy. Connie. Oh, God. Oh, that entire thread on Twitter yesterday was like... All the best takes. Oh, just thinking about it's just getting my blood boiling. Then basically the rest of the night, the rest of last night, I was watching some Ricky Gervais sort of interviews and stuff like that. We ended up watching that. I never get you. I can't help it sometimes, Connie. I need to get the Fury in the morning. You know? And also the Coin Fury when he streams. His majestic streams. Make sure you're following him, by the way. Re-uploaded the version of Flesh FM. Oh, yeah. Can we listen to it? Can we listen to it? I do absolutely... the Badger seal of approval right there. Make sure you are following that. Excellent streamer. Where is... Can we listen to it? Hold on. Let me pause this. Where's the music on this? Disco Stew's going to have to stop dancing in the background. I don't know if I can hear this. Unmute? Where is... Okay. Hold on. This is an absolute banger. Can we hear this? Good sneeze. It's a good one. That's really fucking good, dude. I love that. Oh, synthwave mix. Excuse me, synthwave mix. 104 minutes to go, by the way, on this. If you have 3D printing at your sweet, sweet hands and you're tempted. Oh, I'm tempted. I would love my own. Ah. I'm tempted to get the commercial license, but I don't know how much commercial printing I'll be doing until I move. STL Kickstarter, yeah, I did drop. I am absolutely blaming old Slammerino for that. Right there. Had to leave one boober in, just the one. Yeah, well, I understand that. I do understand that. No, I really like that, dude. It's good. Good. I look forward to it going gold and then platinum in short order. Thank you. And then I would like a signed copy. Thank you. Just to hang on the wall. What's happened to the other music? Oh, that stopped. What was I going to? I was going to say something. Something was. No, sorry. I was texting my sister-in-law. She's flying to Georgia, back home for a month or so. My middle brother and well, they're having some housework done. They're having another room put in because they have an extra room for the baby. But during that housework, she's going to be flying back home to Georgia. Ooh. So that is why I quickly texted. If you saw me looking down at the phone or something, that's what I was doing. I was sending a quick message because they're just boarding. Proper Georgia, as in the country, not the state. Yeah. Not that the state of Georgia isn't proper, but you know, the country rather than the state. Where is Disco Stew? Yeah. Hoping that I'm not going to get into the whole the thing, but what's happening has happened in Georgia as well. There is a slight. That was last in 2008. Although they do keep encroaching in on the borders. State is not proper. Squeezel, I need to have a chat with you. By the way, I hadn't forgotten. I was checking. I just wanted to make about the old winnings thingamajiggle. State is not proper. Well, it's nearest I've flown into Atlanta, and I made it outside to have a cigarette when I was smoking in the bad old days. But yeah, what I was trying to say was I had a cigarette there, and I ran back inside because it was hot and humid, and I did not like it at all. I was not dressed. I was dressed, but not dressed appropriately. I can't remember what the hell I was wearing, but it can't have been right. Oh, hello. Where are we painting? Here. Oh, there's a little face there. Hello, face. Okay, so I do have to ponder. Okay, I think we're kind of good with the blues-ish. I think we might go fluorescent rosado. Enjoy that pronunciation. It was either fluorescent rosado or one of the other ones I got. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. I need to give it a bit of a jostle. Then I do need to keep an eye on the time. I see we're at 2 hours and 11 minutes, and this boy needs... Sorry, this man needs a cup of tea. Very soon. Then we got to do the bass. The lightning. I wonder how that's going to work. I reckon it's going to be a disaster. Ugh! Thank you, mate. Oh, Jesus Christ on a bicycle. That colour. I know it's going to be ridiculous. Like, it's on a white background, which is not helping. But it is very bright. Surprising for a fluorescent paint. And I'm not putting that on the wet palette, because I wasn't sure what it was going to look like. Ugh. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. I don't know if it's going to be a disaster or not. Oh, I like this. I'm liking this color. It's feeling pretty jazzy. Your boy Badger's liking it. It's as they say on YouTube, tickling my giblets. On certain channels, at least. I need to catch up on those videos. In fact, I've dropped back a few days because I've been rewatching another of his playlists. They do say that. They do say that. There's someone on YouTube who plays 7 Days to Die as his sort of primary. I'd say primary game. And I've been watching a bunch of his old playthroughs. He's got an issue with magenta, and as a result, I've got an issue with him. He likes purple, and he is all against magenta. And it irks me. It irks me more than he can possibly know, because I haven't told him. And I'm going to end up saying some shit. I'm going to start a Twitter beef with him. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to start a Twitter beef with him, and we're going to harness all that rage. Meg, hold on. What? Meg's Buttsbot's just saying butts. Waste. Hold on. Is that magenta? Is that purple and magenta on that flag? I'm not 100. I'm not. What would you say? There is magenta on that flag. I'm calling that magenta rather than pink. That definitely looks like magenta to me. Magenta, purple, and blue. I'm all about that magenta. That top part of it. Oh, I mean, purple's good, but it's got nothing on magenta. It's like a wannabe, as far as I'm concerned. Got a long way to go to get up on that level. Meg, what are you up to? Is that coffee still on the plane of existence, or has it gone by the wayside? Thin purple stripe in the middle? Yeah. Oh no, I saw that, but my eyes were drawn to the magenta. I was like, I see there's blue there. And the magenta. And now I do see the purple there. Trying to be all that, and it's just weeping. Excuse me, weeping next to the magenta in all its fabulousness. Halfway through the first coffee, my buddy just booted up his Minecraft server, so you're back to wasting time. No, you're not wasting time. It's not wasting time. It's been very productive. Someone has to do these things, right? And you're being an absolute legend and saying, "Look, I got it. I'm going to do it. All right, I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna do the work. It's got to happen. Someone's got to bloody do it. I see no one else around here doing it. Just this bloody legend. What's up? That's what's happening. I don't have. I do need a cup of tea pretty soon, though. Like, sorry, I'm wiggling my arms around. It's just like, trying to get my shoulders all jiggly. Because I know when I get back from my tea break, I've got to do some airbrushing. So what we're doing is just punching in some color saturation with this fluorescent paint. We're boosting the color. Sort of because we highlighted a bit with white and the paler pinks, and it was kind of a bit. In fact, I've just realised, Meg. Hold on. Let's get this the right way around. It's very reminiscent of the Bi Pride flag. Is that correct? Was that why you were deploying that, or was it just because I was gibbering about magenta in general being superior to purple? Stuff clicks with me eventually. It just takes me about 4 hours. Oh, that's why they did that. That's why they said that, because I'm not remotely slow. That's why you posted a flat. I'm not. I'll get there in the end. It'll all sync. It'll all just like slot in, and things will be groovy. It just takes me a while sometimes. Unfortunately, it takes me a lot longer than I really would like. I would like it to register straight away. But alas, it's just the way I am. So we're just trying to... Anyway, we're just trying to put some of this colour saturation back in with this fluorescent paint of doom. Doing a smidgen of glazing. And hopefully I think we'll get enough done so that when I get back we can do onto the lightning. I hope. We could always go back and glaze it and smooth things out again the other way. If we don't get quite enough done. I am back, I swear. What was that? And I swear by the moon and the thingamajigs. And who sang that? So I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky. Who the hell was that? All for One? Who are they? Is that it? Oh, it must have been. It must have been. God knows. Why is... Okay, alright, we'll go with it. All for One. Look at you, Meg. Instantly knowing the song I was gibbering about before I did. Is that a Spice Girls song? No. All for One. And One for All... Much like the Three Musketeers. I don't know. I can't really remember my Spice Girls songs. Truth be told, me it could. Well, I mean, it could have been at some point as well. They could have just yoinked it from All for One. All I remember from Spice Girls is that Zigga Zig one. That's exactly how it sounded like. Oh my god, this is a majestic colour. Why is it so good? Why is it such a delicious colour? Ah, they should almost make it illegal. Although don't, because that would be horrific. Prota, what's cracking? How you doing? Zigga Zigga. It's from Wannabe. That was it. That was it. That was it. I knew that. I knew that. There are things I know. Just can't recall very well. What is that? I see a link. I've also got to keep an eye on that goddamn Kickstarter. Yeah, that's the exact video I just loaded up. Although I didn't go to their official channel. Oh, no, Wait, what? Okay, so I went... Official channel. Official channel. They got that video... Twice? 9th of January 2014, and also uploaded... What am I getting confused with here? 65 million views. Okay, I was getting completely confused. That is the exact song I was thinking of. More rats, all the rats. We are painting up the Galrauch, the Chaos Dragon. We're gonna finish him. I hope today. I hope. That is the plan. I got to do the base when I get back from making tea shortly. Yes. Okay, question for you guys and girls. Do my Space Marine chapter as an Ultramarine Primaris successor chapter? And I'm doing the 5th company. I've custom shoulder pads made for them that has the fleur-de-lis on them. Should I have the fleur-de-lis painted the colour of the company? What is it? What is... Is it a... What's the word I'm looking for? Is it a... Have you made up the successor chapter, or is it one kind of like already established in the lore? I'm taking this glove off. The gloves have come off. So 5th, like trim would normally be either a keeler, the trim, or a bit of the knee pad, or some mixture of that. Traditionally, apparently. But you got the fleur-de-lis on them. Should I have the fleur-de-lis painted the colour of the company? Or the colour of the chapter? The edge of the shoulders will be black and the main part of the shoulder white. What is the chapter symbol colour? No, I think you explained it right, yeah. It's a custom chapter. Well, it's a custom chapter. You can do whatever you wish, right? So the shoulder trim's already going to be the chapter company color. Is the chapter insignia the fleur-de-lis but blue? I would be of a mind to do the fleur-de-lis the chapter color. But I mean, the thing is, it's your own chapter, right? You can do with it. You can be like, yeah, this is what the companies do. They change the insignia to the color of the company. You know. We are raffling off, by the way. We are hoping to go to TwitchCon in October. We are raffling off commissions. So once we hit £100, so tickets are £10 a donation. Tickets are £10, right? Once we hit £100, we will raffle off a commission. Then send me the miniature of up to £35 from GW's website and the money for the postage, and I will get it painted up and sent back to you. Post haste. Who are we get your rats done this week? Also, what's the main color scheme of the company? So 5th company would be traditionally black trim, which is what my Imperial Fists are. They're 5th company. It'll be blue like the armor. Well, are you doing any of the knee pads? So, this is my Ultramarine scheme, because it's an Ultramarine, right? I mean, there are knee pads as well, which I did, mull over. I think for my first company, I might paint the knee pads the same colour as the shoulder trim. Or one of the knee pads. But if you were to do... So the shoulder pad is going to be white. Black trim, white, black fleur-de-lis. Black trim, white, blue fleur-de-lis. Have you got the blue fleur-de-lis elsewhere? Yeah, I think that would be my question. I would wonder if you have the blue... No. I suppose that I don't know. I would be tempted to do that, but I think I'm a bit more of a traditionalist and kind of. I would love to do my own chapter at some point. I'd love to. I'm just very. I would be more inclined. I would say I'm more kind of codex compliant in myself, in my own kind of ideas. So whenever I do one, it will probably be like codex compliant to some degree. It really depends. What's your thoughts on it? What would your thought be? What's your first kind of thought? Your gut feeling, if you will. Okay, we're going to smack a bit more magenta in here. I'm getting this cup of tea soon. I'm not waiting 40 minutes like the other day. I can't believe it's like almost 40 minutes of gibbering until I realised I'd completely missed my tea break. Felt awful. Question is, do I smack in some fluorescent blue as well over the blue bits? What I love is I can play these guys as ultramarines because it's ultramarine blue. Exactly. That's precisely why I would like to do my own chapter at some point. Because then I could be like, today they are definitely salamanders. And tomorrow they're definitely Iron Fists. All sorts of successive chapters. That's what I would like to do in the end. I mean, I'm all about the blue. It's a delicious color. What color are you doing the Aquila on the chest? That's why I did a 3-chapter Ultramarine army, so there wasn't so much blue. I did like your idea as well, by the way, Prota. And Shapeway's website is your friend. Yeah, exactly. My concern is always when it comes to these things, like, am I adding too much color? Is there gonna be too much jazzification going on? So I like to try and minimalize too many differing colors, which like neutral colors are fine, which sort of stay in between, like browns and sort of that sort of stuff. That's like for all the leather work is fine. But I try and keep my colors relatively not too many different colors is basically I think what I'm trying to say. Badly. Right. Got a bit more of this purple to do. Got this bit here. Got to slap some magenta in there, and then I'm going on the tea break. All right? And I will run a 3-minute advert, just so you know. Just so we're all on the same page. Moo, you got a new fixer-upper? Hold on. Give me just a check. Let me have a look. Question is, do I do some magenta? Some blue. I think I do a bit. I do a bit. A bit of blue over the fluorescent blue over it. Okay. I'm sure I've missed out some bits. I'm sure I've missed out some bits to this. But it's looking pretty jazzy. What I need to do is when I get back, we need to get cracking with the lightning, which is going to be a nightmare because I'm going to be terrible at it. But we have to do it. So I'm going to go on a tea break. I'm going to make some tea. I'm going to click on this link first that Moose sent. Oh, Jesus. You got a DD? Oh, that building. That bloody building. Jesus. I need to log back in. It's been far too long. I've been wanting to get in. I keep getting sidetracked. It's driving me crazy. You did them according to law, which makes it nice and fits. Well, that's the thing. I would like to do that. So there's like I would like to come up with some like backstory to it and all of that jazz. But I got the other armies I need to paint first as well, which is also an issue. Folks, I'm going to go on a tea break. I'm 9 minutes earlier than the other day. 11 minutes earlier. 36 minutes. It's going to be 10 minutes in a second. I'm going to go on a quick break. I will run a 3-minute advert, so now is an excellent time to stretch your own legs. I will be back with some tea, and then we'll attempt to do a bit of airbrushing. Starting on the walls and windows, making a tiered farm, and a pool at the top. Oh yeah, I like that. With a nice a bit to do some tanning on, and survey the views. What time to be alive? All right, friends. Okay. Well, didn't he? He did make a tank, didn't he? Am I just completely confused? Did he not? He did make a tank of some variety. Oh, the Rogel Dawn tank rumor. Imperial Guard, Rogel Dawn battle tank. I saw a conversion that someone did. Heavy tank and Bane blades are super heavy. Like I saw this conversion someone did. I literally just googled it. This is not it, but this is someone's version of it that they did a while ago. Looks like a couple of Land Raider hulls, chopped down the center and or down the side. And smushed together. So you reckon it's going to be a heavy tank rather than... So it'll be smaller than a Baneblade, but larger than a Russ. I think there's definitely room for that tank. I was just wondering if there's any kind of... I'm sure there is lore for it, but I don't know it, because I don't know anything about it. I'd be all about it. I would obviously have to get one or three. We must get on with the lightning. I think I am going to come back and tickle it, if you will, with the fluorescent blue if I can find it. The if is the operative word. I could have sworn I had it because I've got some other fluorescents out. I've got fluorescent green. I got fluorescent orange out. Blue could be on the twirly whirly thing of doom, of course. I will worry about that later. We have to attempt to do some white lightning, which I'm dreading because A, I'm not good on the old airbrush of doom, and B, I'm just not really sure if this is going to work. So I don't think we're going to get to fixing the plasma coils on this. That will be another stream, potentially. What should be something cool, mate? Oh, God. It'll be floaty. It'll be a floaty tank. Oh, no. I don't want that. I don't want floaty tanks. I prefer... I was looking at the Astrius. I was looking at the Astrius. Or the Astra House. The other day. Potentially mulling it over. I like the idea of it for my Imperial Fist because they're all... Apart from Terminators, they're all, you know, Primaris. But I just don't like the floaty tanks. I've got a couple of impulsors. I suppose I'll have to get a repulsor at some point. But I just, yeah, I prefer tank treads. You know? So what we want is a nice thin line of white. We got white ink. We're going to have to do a couple of tests. Because I know this is going to be a disaster. A disaster waiting to happen. Impulsor is your sneaky boys? Yeah. Well, what I'm going to be doing for my... Hello? Okay. What I'm going to be doing for my Impulsor is filling it up with Stern Guard. Not Stern Guard. Blade Guard. What is... Ooh. Oh, no. So I just did this. It's catching. Like right at the end. It's definitely scrape. It's See? Yeah, there's a slight hook on the end. God damn it. I need one of those sander things. Well, that dream of the sharp thin line is gone out of the window. We're gonna have to make the best of a. It looks like I'm going to Element Games using my affiliate link. Yes, my affiliate link right there. Blade Guard is sexy. Yeah, I do have a couple of these to paint up. I'm going to paint up one for my first company, Ultramarines, and I'm going to paint up one for probably my... I'm confused. Conflicted, if you will. Potentially Blood Angels? Or... Potentially Blood Angels or Imperial Fists. Or I'll just have to get a third one and do one for each. But the Blade Guard Lieutenant is not different enough. No, it's not. I don't know, this... Okay, whatever feeling that was is gone. Unless I bent or, you know, smoothed it out with the gentle caress of the badger. Get in there. Alright. Going to oil this up. This is going to be a complete and utter disaster. Are you having shields? What style shields are you going with? I was looking. I was so I was on Forge World, and I was looking at those the Imperial Fist thing again. You know, all those dudes with the shields and the axes. Too many temptations on that page. Oh, the fleur-de-lis. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's do it. Oh god, this is going to be a disaster. This nozzle is absolute... Oh god. Absolute filth. It's looking okay now. It's looking okay now. Before, there was like a weird... I don't know. I think we'll be okay. Alright. Happy days. Okay. White ink time. Oh, God. Why do I do this? Why? Alright. Last time I did this, I hadn't used this white ink in a while. And I keep forgetting that the end of the pipette is basically, if you don't use it in a while, the end of the pipette is sitting in a lump of sediment. And I forgot to shake it up, so and sort of give it a bit of a squeeze. And then I just put it straight into the airbrush, and there was a great big lump of sediment just went blop. And it just blocked straight away. So that sort of teardrop. Is it sort of a teardrop shape, would you say? I think that's what it is.
Tactical nuke incoming! Ah.
Hello, V. How you doing? I've been lurking in your stream. I was definitely not eyeing up a raid the other way. How was your stream? What's up, Johnny? How you doing? Hello, Shelley. What's cracking? It's Juvelin. Hello, how you doing today? Shadowwise. Hello. I'm good. We are painting up a dragon today. This has been sitting on the side for far too long. You can give you a proper view quickly. By the way, hello. Glorious Badge is my name. I paint miniatures, surprisingly enough. I do play games once in a while. Digital zoom. Let's go down to 2. Holy moly, it's beautiful. No, you're beautiful. There we go. So we are painting up this old dragon from the good old days of Warhammer. It is actually a Chaos Dragon. So it used to be a gold dragon, apparently. And then it ate a Chaos monster and it went to Chaos. So colours of Tzeentch, blue and sort of magenta. And I finally thought we've got to get it finished. So that's what we're doing. So how was... what was the game you were playing? What was it you were playing? Should we go shout out? There it is. Strange Horticulture. That's what it was. Also, you're lucky enough. Today is the last day that you'll be seeing this particular hair. I'll be getting a haircut tomorrow of some sort. Just a trim. What's up first? How you doing, dude? Your chapter's called Praetors of Piety. They saved a planet with Sisters of Battles on it. So the sisters gave them the fleur-de-lis. Oh, okay. And with the Army of Faith rules, you can make a crusade army. You have... Oh, very saucy. I like it. Well, thank you, V. I've got to attempt to, unfortunately, do something I hate. I'm not confident doing. We've got to break out the airbrush. And attempt to do some lightning. It's a long boy, like Rune, the longest. How is Rune? It's always refreshing.
Glitch cat less than 3.
The air compressor's been very rude. I'm not ignoring you, Nikki. Thank you. Thank you so much for the resub. Bloody hell, that's 21 months, that is. Bonkers. This is indeed a classic Galrauch, although this was the reprint they did 2 years ago. So it's made of Nikki's favourite. Nikki's absolute favourite finecast. Yeah, no, haircut. My hair was the longest it's ever been. I had the haircut and I could actually feel a breeze on my neck, and it was, very lovely. We are finishing the dragon, Nikki. It's happening. Live and on air. I got to do the bass, the lightning. And it's going to be a disaster. I can sense it in my bones. But I'm glad you're all here for it. Thanks, Buttspot. Rue's good. Napping and vigorously trying to protect us from cats on a daily basis. Well, I can understand that. Cats are... Well, they can be evil. And you do need to be protected from them. I'm seeing my brother's got a new cat. I'm going over to my brother's house on Saturday for my niece's first birthday. And so they got a new cat. It's going to be an interesting experience. It's going to be interesting. I'm expecting chaos. No, V, I completely understand. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had an excellent stream, folks. If you're not following V, you absolutely need to. I'm going to say the word need. Yeah, I'm going to say it. It's a bold statement, but there you go. You won't regret it. He takes great offence at the one that sits in the window. Oh, God. Is there a sort of a bitter rivalry or something going on? This paint is going to be a disaster. I can already sense it. I told myself I wouldn't be airbrushing on stream again, because I know it's not the greatest of content, but I have to do it. This brush is minging. Let's use this one. Cats are like a... Oh God, Buttspot, please. Cats are like a box of chocolates. You never know what they're going to do next. I wouldn't be surprised if it... I wouldn't be surprised if it was indeed a line. I used to like cats, and then one woke me up in the morning at 3 a.m. with its claws buried into the soles of my feet. Ever since then, it's been an issue. I haven't been able to trust them. We used to have a thing... I almost said we used to have a thing going on. We didn't. But we could communicate at least before. But then now it's just can't trust them. Ugh. Nikki, what are you up to today? You painting Sally's? I hope so. It's a little kitten called Gus. And their dog is a Jack Russell Shih Tzu mix, and as a result, it's got the unfortunate sort of like what are those labradoodle things, whatever you call that word, labradoodle, like the crossover name. The Jack Russell Shih Tzu mix is Jack shit. So but he is a very sweet dog, even if he looks very strange. All right. Yeah. He is a lovely dog. I don't have a picture of him on this computer. He's got like the Shih Tzus like have a bit of an underbite, I think. So he's kind of got that going on. He is a sweetheart though, even if he is a bit crazy. Oh God. I got Disco Stew on the other computer, by the way. I have been mulling over getting music for the channel. I'm not entirely sure what people think about it. I personally... not entirely... I don't know. I like to watch a stream and just hear the beautiful streamer's voice. So I don't know. I'm conflicted about it. I'm tempted to give it a go, though. I don't know what other people think about it. All right. Okay, you're going to watch me make a complete pig's ear of this, so I can only apologize. Oh, you little bugger. Well, we got a white squiggly line, which definitely doesn't look anything like lightning. Alright, fine. I don't care. We got to get this bad boy finished. Okay. Right. Also, by the way, folks, I'm sacrificing my... You should wear a mask when you airbrush. There we go. That's all I got to say about that. I prefer the Badger soundtrack as well. What, you would like to hear me singing? Too much issues with copyright strikes me. That's the problem. I've said it before. You know? It's an issue. What the hell was that? This does not look like lightning. I don't even know what lightning looks like. Lots of squiggly lines. Yes, that looks... If you're wondering why I'm doing this, I will be doing a larger spray from further away with some more diluted paint. And then I'm going to glaze over the entire thing. And hope that it looks vaguely lightning-y. Hope beyond hope, I think, at this stage. The music you're listening to? Okay, Moo. Yeah. Well, I will give it a go next week. I'm not going to give it a go on Friday. Maybe I'll give it a go on Friday if I can figure it out. I've been pondering it for a while. I just... Always slightly conflicted about music on streams. It's, like, obviously I have my own preferences, and then... What other people like? Alright, you little rat bag. Okay. You're going to behave, White Ink. Yes. Be all lightning-y. That's definitely... Oh. So I'm currently listening to some disco. I got, on the other computer, Disco Stew is just looping. It's dancing around. You gonna behave? What's that? Air pressure, come on. I'm gonna use the other pressure. Hold on. Oh, hello, Betty. Just put it in the other... Just put it in the other what's it. Oh, maybe we should have been using that to begin with. Ah, we should have been using that to begin with. Oh, that's smooth like butter. Like Kerrygold. Yeah, we should have used that before. God damn it. Oh well, that was my lesson learned today. It's alright, we can fix it. Sort of. Ish. Never behave. I have to, unfortunately, on stream, Nikki. It's a terrible thing. It's a waste of talent. You know? But for everyone else's benefits, I have to behave. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, sorry, so full agree. Exactly. You're right there, Connie. Talking about misbehaviour brings Connie out of lurk. I know it's like we're shackled. Shackled! And not in a good way. You wouldn't put bad and dragon in the same sentence? Why not? Why not, Frosty? Don't know what you're talking about. I'm innocent, remember? Oh, look how look how fine that line was. Oh, God, it's good to be amazing with the airbrush. I need more practice. It's terrible. I think I should Google to be safe on stream. Well, you know I never have safe search on. Because I like to live life dangerously. Bet Nikki's heard of it? Googling things live on stream, always the best bet. Absolutely. No, this computer I absolutely have safe search on. I was just double checking that as I said that. Just to be honest. Because sometimes I Google stuff and I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have Googled that. Live and on air. You're trying to drink? Drink through your nostrils. Education is important. Exactly. And we are an educational stream here. Also, if you haven't smashed that follow button, maybe you could give it a go. See what happens. If you haven't already. You don't want to spit out your drink? No, I understand that. Oh, hello, Betty. Oh my God. I never use this. Oh my God. This is disgusting. I never use this needle. It's too dainty. Smash it! That's what she said. It's a TOS. Oh! Oh, is it? I didn't know that at all. Didn't know that at all. Or did I? Or did I? Was I trying to, I don't know, do what all the internet people do? Maybe I should have written it in capitals and done like a big YouTube face. All right, you little rat bags. Back to. Nikki, what Horus Heresy army are you going to do, by the way? YouTube face. That's the emote that we're going to do, but we need YouTube face emote. Nikki, I know you were looking for more emotes the other day. Wait, hold on. None? What? That's madness, that is. Why would you do that? I wish our local community was better so I could be excited. Butt immunity? Listen here. Listen here, Right? You know what I was always told growing up? There's no such thing as can't. Nikki, there's no such thing as can't. Don't just because your local community doesn't support it doesn't mean you can't. Maybe you could be the catalyst for change in your area. Oh, that sounds like a thing, doesn't it? Be the change. That actually does sound like a thing. No, I don't want those people in my game. Oh, they support it too much. Are those people awful, Nikki? Is that what we're saying? Pre-roll ads are on, by the way. I'm just apparently according to the thing now. I don't know how to I don't know how to paint lightning. This is ridiculous. All right, we're gonna rinse out the airbrush. Actually, don't want anything to do with them. Are they evil? Running again. All right, Frosty. Thank you for hanging out. You look after yourself, just in case I'm not live when you get back. I should be live on Friday. I am pondering doing some game streams once a week, just mulling it over on a Friday. I did like the idea of Dark Tide, by the way. Wiggly eyebrows in September or whenever it is. Literal evil. Evil. Evil isn't one and only name. Oh, really? Wiggle, wiggle. What was that song? Don't Stop Wiggle Wiggle? Like mid-90s? Out Here Brothers? Was that it? Haha, crowd can be interesting. Oh, I've seen on Twitter and the YouTubes. It's yeah, I can understand. Oh, hello. Oh, bloody hell, I put it in the wrong one. Maybe sing it for us? No, copyright issues, I'm afraid. I would love to. Seriously, there'd be nothing would bring me more happiness and joy. But I can't risk, such things happening. Yeah, blame Twitch. Blame Twitch. They just need to unshackle us from copyright problems. Although, if you want an excellent copyright-free song, may I suggest Connie's latest tune? It's an absolute banger. Connie, do you want to drop it? Drop it like it's hot. Your voice is too pure and too good. It is. It's pitch perfect. And all of the words that musician type people use when it comes to noises. Noises. Not latest. It's just a remix. Yeah, it's a remix, but it's the latest upload, right? I'm still mulling over Nikki's. What are you trying to... What about Nikki's is it you mulling? Just EQ stuff, but still a remix. Not like the late at night. The late at night romantic remix. I don't know what that would sound like. I don't know why it doesn't exist, truth be told. More that I have a load of college stuff. I just see excuses. That's all I see. Alright. Do we use the bigger needle? Oh, bloody hell. Jason Derulo. I read that as Darude for a second. I'm hoping to do a whole series over summer. Are you gonna be streaming it, dude? I genuinely found the whole thing very... I'm all about that tune. I'm all about that tune. I love it. Moo, thank you so much for your sweet, sweet biddies. Probably awesome. Thank you, Moo. Thank you. I need to listen to that proper tune. I remember they did in Factorio. They did played the entire video in the game. It was great. I'm gonna drink some tea quickly and mute the microphone for a second. I heard Darude. You gotta play Darude. I have my sights suddenly view streamers. Is there gonna be a slam special? Slam was the OG one? Have I missed that? I'm glad that fixed all the sugar levels. Okay. Alright. Fluorescent paint. Oh, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do fluorescent lightning. I've never done this before, so this could be a complete disaster. Tired of doing housework and paperwork. We're going to give it a go. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? Nothing. We're going to use a different magenta, fluorescent magenta, to the one we have been using. So we have been using the GSW Rosa, or fluorescent Rosado. We're going to use Vallejo model color fluorescent magenta. What's up, Gabba? How's it going, you saucy beast? We're going to finish the base off today. It's happening. And then I can take a picture of it. In fact, I can take a picture of my entire... Free Guild army. Finally. Give me a goddamn heart attack. Thanks, me. At least it's not the electric lube. No, we leave... Well, the weekend is coming up. Never say never. Just keeping your viewers on their toes. Well, thank you for doing that. It is a significant and beneficial public service. I don't know if this is going to work. Screw it. I'm going to blame Disney if it doesn't. What's everyone doing to... Let's get that question out of the way. What's everyone doing? Oh, God. Yes. Oh, no. What's going on? You slag. That was a disaster. Okay, we can wait a bit. You're renovating. Oh, bloody... Oh, yes, the entire... Yes. That's a good job. TOS, what did I say, Gabba? What did I say? What on earth did El Badgerino say? Well, I think what I know for sure is this is a disaster. However, one has to try these things, otherwise one will never know. It doesn't really. It does because it's not shaped like lightning is not squiggly like that. It's like it's wiggly, not squiggly. No, that's what I'm doing. Wait, hold on. TOS. I don't know what TOS stands for, dude. I'm gonna make up something filthy otherwise. Wiggly, not squiggly. Yeah, that's correct. Hello? Yes. Maybe rewatch the Netflix Marvel shows. Oh my god, that's a bold move. I don't do Netflix, so thankfully I've missed out on a lot of them. Would you say, are there any particular ones which are worthwhile watching? I'm saying that, and I know full well that I'm not going to watch them because I hate Disney. At the same time, am I missing out anything in particular? Any particular standouts? Back and doing a heckin' lurk. Like a legend, thank you. Mandy, I hope you're well. Hello? Yeah, this was diluted way too much. That looks like pants. Not sexy pants either, unfortunately. What the hell was that? I was just like, my finger just had a spasm. Ah, screw it. Good enough for Disney. Now, let me swap over to Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me get a tickle. Give this a bit of a tickle here. Give that a bit of a tickle there. Well, they're not all on Disney Plus. Oh, hold on. Excited to watch the new Moon Knight. What the hell's Moon Knight? You love Jessica Jones? Who's Jessica Jones? Evidently a character. Watched the first episode of Moon Knight last night and it was alright. Is Punisher on Disney? But you're all about that. Well, I wasn't super feeling it, but I wanted to give it another episode at least. It's very generous of you, Nikki. I would... What did I just allow, by the way? That sentence? The latter part of that sentence? It's like... Yeah, well, it's time to be alive. Okay. It's like utter garbage. Talking about Disney. Utter garbage. Maddie. Is Punisher on Disney? Yeah. I've heard it's good. Unfortunately, the Disney situation. Means that I'm not allowed to watch it by law. Okay. Green magenta. Green magenta. What? Oh, bloody hell. This one needs to be shaken to hell and back. This is when you need the vortex mixer that everyone likes. Except me, because I'm too stubborn to buy it, apparently. Okay. Let me just do 4 times digital zoom. There we go. Let's get this bad boy back in place. So is all the season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Have I even watched that? I know that's a show. Have I watched it? I doubt it. No, I don't think I have. I do not think I have. I tried to watch... What did I try and watch? I don't know. I don't know. I only really I like watching terrible films. Because then I go into the film expecting it to be utter crap. Right? When you go into a film expecting that, and they do a good job of it, they make a genuinely impressive film, then you're like, damn, that was worth that 2 hours. But then you go and watch some Disney crap, and you go into expecting a good film, because they put a lot of money into their films, and then they spew out garbage. And you're like, oh, that's a waste of 2 hours. I don't know, I could have done anything in that time. I mean, if Badger trusts me, I could help. I'm sure the thing is, Gabba, I'm sure I would enjoy The Punisher. I liked what was it? Whose version did I like? There was a recent Punisher film. Did it have John Travolta in it? Or am I getting confused with another Punisher film? It's got some Welsh guys in it and some Americans. That sounds good right there. Okay, I think this fluorescent paint isn't going to work. I think what I really need is moot green. I think moot green is really what I need for this lightning nonsense, which is a bit of a nightmare. Also has aliens. Sounds familiar now you've said it's got aliens in it. Alright. The hell? Paint? Paint? Excuse me? The airbrush, I'm blaming the airbrush rather than my own specialized technique of thinning paint. I think we might need to give this a bit of a tickle with the moot green. There. Airbrush is currently doing absolutely bugger all. Oh no. Oh, there was a tickle of paint there. I had a tickle. See, I am contemplating... Oh, hello. It has changed colour. I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. Hello, Betty. Betty, behave yourself. Squidnacker, hello, how you doing? Happy bloody Wednesday to you. What's going on? Cowboys and Aliens. I've heard of that. Hasn't that got James Bond in? Oh, Betty. What's the question? Drop it like it's hot. Okay, now we've run out of paint. Oh, damn it! Just in time, actually. I think what I might do is dry brush some moot. That looks like utter garbage. Wow. I could put some tactical bushes down to cover it up. Maybe that's what we might... That just looks absolutely... I should have done this before I stuck the dragon on. God damn it. It's Daniel Craig. That's the one. And Harrison Ford. I have seen that. It's about 3D resin printers. Looking for a Saturn one size. Oh, okay. I mean, I know a lot of people recommend the printers that I have are not the ones that most people recommend. And they're also not Saturn size. So, although I do believe they are going to be coming out with one very soon, I hope. Because I do like the brand that I use. Because I can network them all together. And talk to them individually. I have heard good things about... Actually, hold on. Who makes the Saturn? I've heard the good things about that one. Oh, God. Is that... Talking about 3D printing. Is this thing over and done with yet? 13 minutes to go! I don't know. 13 minutes to go! Elegant. Do I get the commercial license for it? Am I going to get printing again on a commercial scale? Well, it would make the bank balance better, that's for sure. I would need the printers going, though. $54mm and $32mm scale. I think I might do it. So the Elegoo. Is it Formlabs? Okay, so I will. Well, we got some glow alongside this. These squiggles were absolutely terrible, and I regret doing them to a certain degree. I'm glad I tried it, but it was. We are going to put some sort of bushes and like things down to kind of cover it up a little bit. I'm pretty happy with it. The eye situation needs to be fixed. See if we can get that done. What printers am I thinking of? 4K, large 4K 3D resin printer. Frozen. Are you looking for 4K size screen? Sorry, that's not the way of saying it. 4K resolution. Like I know a lot of people like the Frozen Sonic. I am eyeing up the Frozen ones quite a bit. Sonic Mega 8K. Oh, that's a saucy looking one. In fact, I've got this one printed out. I got this bad boy printed out already. I need to paint this miniature. Well, I need to build it first, but I do need to paint it as well. And this guy is, when you print him out, he's about 30 centimeter, about a foot tall. You'd print him out. Filth. That is a monster printer, yeah, I know. Temptation is there. At all times. It depends what size you're looking for, really. They live? Oh, God. What's the quote? I've come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. I always got that phrase back to like the I've come here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. I've heard good things about Frozen. It depends what size printer you're looking for, I guess. The mini is the mighty 4K. I think this is the larger one. Yeah. I don't know. I personally have no experience in them, but I haven't personally heard anything bad about Frozen from all of the people that I've bumped into along the way that have printed these things out. So, Base Duke Nukem off that movie? Yeah, no, exactly, Gabba. Medium one, I think it's either going to be an Elegoo or... So those are the ones that people always recommend. I don't have those at all. I have the Nova 3D, which I really like. But you don't see it very often. You don't see it in too many places. So this is the one I have. Well, actually, that's the Nova 3D Benny 5. I have the Benny 4 version. I see there's one called the Whale 2. The biggest ever 8.9 inches 4K monochrome screen, matrix light engine, free leveling, big printing size, fast printing speed, only 35 decibels. Let's see what Whale 2 can do. I mean, that's kind of Saturn size. I like their stuff. It is, I believe... well, all of their other ones, they have sweet networking to adjust all the machines on the fly. And I've never had to worry about like the leveling situation because they come... Like, I've never had to worry about sliding the piece of paper in and sort of like going, oh, lift it up and down and make sure all that nonsense. It's done. It's just done. D-U-N, done. And it's got a humanized design, whatever the hell that means. Oh, you can directly put the resin vat on the desk without worrying about pollution. Yeah, until you spill it all over yourself like this idiot did. Just yesterday. Well, that's right, Squidnack. It depends. I also guess it sort of depends where you're based. Around. Like, where in the world you are. I know a lot of people suggest the Elegoo and the Anycubic. You know? This is the company I use. I've got 4 of them. Of the Benny 4, or whatever they call it. I had no issues with it until I spilt some resin over myself the other day, but that's my own fault. Moon Knight 2 Episode 2 is nice. I love the actor. The fact he can play a shy, weak Brit and outgoing, strong American. I heard that as well, Gabba. Yeah, I heard Amazon is banning the sale of 3D printers from their site, which is weird because they allow other like tablets and things on there. You know, e-readers and all that sort of stuff. Wasn't that a bit weird to you? I mean, I can understand they don't want competition on their own site, but they have competition for all of their products. Yeah. They will have their own. They're working on it at the moment. No doubt, it's going to be a disaster. I don't know. That bit of lightning looks okay. This looks like an utter disaster. I'm not really happy with this, but I'm vaguely happy this is essentially done. I do need to figure out the eyes, though. Something dark. Yeah, I heard that yesterday, Nikki. I literally heard that they were yoinking it from their list. Just yesterday. I forgot to bring it up, truth be told. Shackling us yet again. Yeah, Disco Stew. What an absolute banger this is. I'm going to figure out a way of at least linking people to the music I'm listening to for next week. I will look into Twitch's music player thing. Oh my god. Music to GW's ears? Yes, exactly. Well. I'm sure they had nothing to do with it. Soundtrack is... I know you... If you had any issues with it. I've just been pondering it. Just weird because you can't really test it. Oh god, it's one of those online things only. Uh-oh. Wait, can you only test it when you're live? It separates audio tracks for VODs. Ah, okay. I don't really worry about my VODs. Maybe I should. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong in streaming. Because the camera goes... So my camera, my Panasonic, represent Panasonic cameras. Sweet, sweet cameras. My camera goes into a Ninja V Plus, and then it goes from the Ninja V Plus out into the capture card. I can record on the Ninja, get that pure, pristine 4K. If I want to record some footage. I know that cuts out all the Twitch sort of interactions, and it'll cut out this beautiful, handsome face. And that alone is a disaster. Also, I can't find the plate with the screens on. It's disappeared. It's gone AWOL, but it is painted. All of them. All 9, I realised yesterday. I found all the side bits. All of them are painted up. Just more protection from the silly DMCA? Yeah. The evil twin of the YMCA. Can't go back and give strikes, yeah. Well, that's a good thing. I'm not too fussed about VODs, so, like, I don't know. Oh, I know. But then you have to have... Don't you want the... My phrasing then would have been pretty horrific. Someone else's bonker, mate. Curses. You want the proper one, the OG one. I did a really nice job on the screen as well, so I'll have to dig those out. Windows security, virus and threat protection. Go away. So I do have all of the interiors done, except the panel which goes here. Like, they're airbrushed. I haven't sort of weathered them too much. I don't know why I'm doing it. It's just I know it's going to be unpainted. And I think that's the thing which is going to get me. Even if it is closed. Even if I do glue it together, I will know that the possibility was there to have it all on display. I don't know. I got issues. And? Who cares? I care. I care. Am I not allowed to care anymore? Okay. Get it all out. Hey. Always do, Gab. Always do. Where's the black paint gone? Something just yeeted itself off the table. What's that? Shh. Okay, I think we're okay. Where's the black paint gone? 10 rhinos to paint, and this man's painting every inch. Well, no. That's not strictly true. That's not strictly true, Nicky. I've got 9 to paint. This one, this old bad boy, was sealed up before I got into this way of thinking. This was in the olden days when I was still painting Space Wolves. So it's only 9. Until I buy something else. Like that Land Raider I've got, that's sealed up as well. See, this is the issue with the Mastodon. This is the exact issue with the Mastodon that I'm running into. The insides are paintable. And also why I'm not going to get a Manta. Because I was not aware that you could take the top off of this bad boy. Until quite somewhat recently, in fact. I thought, that's great, that's great. Door opens. Look at all these details to paint. Look at all these details. What a time to be alive. You want it? Gabba, you should get it. In fact, you should get the, that flyer. And fill it up with bikes. Yeah? Aircraft. This bad boy. Look at that price. I didn't realise it took sort of 12 bikes. Ah, what a time to be alive. I should get one of those for my Ultramarines. Blood Angel's can have the Mastodon. Imperial Fist can have the Astrius. Very butt bad. That's a lot of butt. Oh, that's a lot of black paint as well. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Okay. We're going to use this evil brush. We're just gonna smack. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna smack some black paint around the edge for this. It's gonna be it. We're gonna call it a day on this. Well, not really. I got to matte varnish it and then stick some like bushes on it or something, just so it doesn't look like a barren wasteland. Though maybe a barren wasteland should have been what it. A barren, fleshy wasteland. Why not 3? Now you're asking the important questions, Gabba. I mean, it takes 50 Marines. For my Ultramarines, I would need... Okay, so 20 of them go in, have jetpacks. Maybe one of those and a Thunderhawk. Ooh. Now we're talking. How many people does the Thunderhawk carry when it's at home? Do we know how many people the Thunderhawk carries? I need to hold at least 30 Marines. That'd be sweet. If it could hold 30 Marines, that'd be awesome. I can't really see any numbers, though. So if anyone knows, slide those digits into chat so I can see. That'd be sweet. Thank you. We are getting there slowly with this. So I'm calling this miniature done. It's only taken, what, 2 years? I'm going to matte varnish it after, well, sometime either between now and Friday. And get some tufts on it. That is yet another miniature finished. I was going to do a bit of scenery today. I'm frightfully sorry we didn't quite get around to it. Je suis désolé, mes amis. We were going to be painting up this, finishing off the blends of that sweet, sweet magenta plasma thingamajiggle off this bad boy. We are going to finish this on Friday. I know there's another one to paint, but truth be told, I can't find the bits. So, what's up? Finished project hype. Oh, God. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. The other main projects I got to do is the other 50 Space Marines and that Forge World Dreadnought and those Rhinos. That is the main project that I want to get done in the next. If I can get the Marines done, obviously I know I can get 50 Marines done in a week, in a month. Flex. I don't think I can do that many Rhinos though in that amount of time. If I can get the Marines done by my birthday, which is end of June, I'll be happy. The rust spots on the thing looks sick. Proper dirty. Yeah, well, I really like painting this one. I like the colour that we went with. And I think it looks pretty good. I could carry on doing some more weathering and stuff like that, obviously. But I think my main thing that I want to use is get this blending done. Because I know there's a definite fluorescent band. Like right there, and then it sort of... There we go. If I take some light off it, you can see there's a definite jump. So I need to mask this off with the best masking material of all, parafilm. I don't know if anyone uses this for masking, but we'll be masking that off with this bad boy. Probably, and get it finished on Friday potentially. That is the goal. Going to try and start knocking out some projects, get lots of stuff done. Few glazes? Yeah, no, exactly. I am all about that life. So yeah, we'll be doing that on Friday. I'll probably do some more work on it as well. Next week, I've got no idea what we're doing. No idea. Now we do have that Inquisitor miniature to do. We do have a Faffy boy to do at some point. We do have a Faffy boy to do. So, and Dominion Dewberry Firkins, as he's known down the pub. Well, yes, Faffy Boy is a 30k geezer. Geezer. We definitely do need to get to for the 30k stuff. I'm looking forward to it. I'm very hyped to start painting some more 30k stuff. Like, I will occasionally, like, we're not always... I'm obviously always painting fantasy, sort of Age of Sigmar stuff, obviously. But we will be doing a lot of Horus Heresy's Sweetness. So I wasn't calling you Sweetness, by the way. Just to clarify that. I just realised. After we get inspiration from our trip to... Yeah, didn't you know, Gab? We all got tickets. There was a email waiting list that... No. I did put myself onto that mailing list, but I knew it was pointless. It's too early for that, Connie. It's too early. We're just not ready. Oh, you were? I'm sorry. No, I wasn't. You have to... That's basically what happens on Patreon, alright? What happens on Patreon stays on Patreon. This is too cruel, GB. We didn't get tickets. No, I know it's too cruel. Cruelty is just a mere hobby of mine, apparently. Yeah, no, I didn't. Let's go stew. Oh, I did a going live thing. Oh! I've had shipping details added to my Black Sun order. What's that? Oh! Your heart started racing and I was like, WTF, there's more tickets? No, well, not that I know of. I mean, I wasn't bloody told about them. Oh, God, I am so... Just finally, I made this order back in last year. I'll show you what I've got. They've added shipping details, so they've obviously made them. I'll have to stop harping on about this and just accept it, to be honest. I'm in danger of salt levels becoming Red Sea levels. So finally, I've ordered Kraxus and Madax. I ordered these two bad boys. Bad boys for life. These two busts, I'm stoked. We've had shipping details have been added. And I ordered this last, what was it? I want to say August or something. All the flesh. Shipping in 2 waves. Shh. Oh yeah, shipping late October. So I think I ordered it September. Sorry, that's just made my day. Apart from chatting To all of you lovely folks. Oh, that always makes my day. Mad Axe Lad. Yeah, I wanted the full statue of, like, the full version of him for ages, but he never seemed to be in stock. And when the bust appears, I was like, yoink, mofo. Like these two. He was one of the very first miniatures from Black Sun that I wanted. I never got around to it, because it's always out of stock. Seems to be like the majority of their stock is out of stock. I do have this geezer. Breast the Old Barbarian. God, please be all PG. She has got a very... Looks like... Anyway. The Red Sea, Connie. Black Sea. My brother's got a flat on the Black Sea. Red, because it rhymes with dead, and everything's in it is dead. Probably. Flack. You and your love for that Apple codec. I don't know. Is it an Apple codec? The Flack codec? For audio, yeah. FLAC. Flack. Now, let me have a quick butchers. While Connie is summoning a sentence. AIF is out. So who makes Flack then? That was the timing of that was fantastic. I need to clip that though. Let's get all of that. Yoink. That'd be too much ammo for GB? What do you mean too much ammo? Don't know what you're talking about, mate. Don't know what you're talking about. There we go. Copied. Just for future's sake. I'm just pondering. I'm pondering many things today. Mostly, why is disco so bloody good? Oh, God. I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Connie. God damn it. I got to get better at painting. I got to get better at painting. Folks, how can I get good at painting? I'm saying he's done. Disco is rock. I love disco. I'm all about disco. Let me just... Dragon is looking... Thank you first. Thank you. And Buttspot, thank you for your input. As always. I'm calling this bugger done because I'm sure there are little bits and pieces I can get done to make it look better. But frankly... So when I say he's done, I need to matte varnish him as always. I like to matte varnish rather than satin. And I will add some tufts to try and hide a bit of this disaster area, which I think looks terrible. But I'm pretty happy with him overall. I'm glad it was a good purchase. It has been fun, even if it has taken 2 years. Ah. Buttspot isn't holding back. Never hold back. So that's another I'm just going to try and knock out as many projects as I can this year. That is my main goal. And get good. No, exactly. I'm like I did the color scheme that I wanted, the sort of synthwave. I know it's probably why I like Tzeentch a little bit because of the old synthwave. Next up, by the way, I have Tall Garradon here. Here's his bonce. I have ordered the bit that I lost. I couldn't find it. So that's coming from a bits box person with the Chaos Warpsmith from Eldritch Omens. Took some time. Yeah, I know, Gabba, I know. Thank you very much, by the way, to you for keep prodding me about that. Otherwise, I could very well have left that even longer. So thank you for that. I do #really appreciate it. That bit of scenery is getting finished next. I've got to finish off. Scenery is on Friday. Lettuce right here, or Letitia as I'm calling her now. She is going to be done next week. We'll finish her off next week. That is the main goal for her. I got some other stuff somewhere, no doubt, to finish. I'm just going to have a quick look. Who can we go and raid? You just hold on just a second while I'm having a very quick butcherino. Let me refresh the page. If there's anyone you see... I raided Coin this week. As much as I would just, be more than happy to continue raiding him because I do love his streams. Nikki is not streaming. Curse her. Why are you not streaming? Who've we got? Buddy. Is Buddy on? So he is. Oh, that's easy. That works. And he's painting some sweet, sweet ultramarines. Can't say no to that. I think we've raided Mike slightly more recently than we raided Buddy. I think, from what I can remember.